Right. Hello, everybody. It's Gunny here with a little roundup for Zenless Zone Zero version 2.2. So, what we've got here are a few updates, a couple of news on collabs, and the new things that are coming into the game. So, we got the emails. If you've seen that, you'll know exactly what I'm going to talk about here. We have the first artwork explaining or describing rather the new storyline. Do not go into the gentle good night or something like that. With the new character who is seems to be quite popular with certain how do we say groups in the fan community, while others are a little bit more like what is that foot fetish? But we have a new storyline, of course, which also probably revolves around the other new character, Magus and Orphe. Got a little bit of artwork to get you a little bit more interested. And there they are. There's the Seed and Orphe and Magus, right? Of course, Orphe and Magus are technically two characters, and I'm still not sure which one is the higher rank, but there we are, and everybody can see them. You've got the new all new W engines, Quartus, Germina, and Bellico's Blaze. And as you may have been able to guess, Orphe and Magus are fire, whereas in fact I'm not quite sure what the other new character is, because there's a couple of other things that they're going to show you, right? So we've got two new Bang Boos, and the A grade Excalibur you can get through doing an event. You've got the new drive discs, which are new elements, which is going to be, of course, now very annoying as you try to look for your old discs to recycle and realize that you can't use any of them. So that would be great for a summoning. So here we have the new agent, another new look. And she's electric. This is why I was a little bit confused, because the color of her engine was yellow, but in fact she's an electric. So for some of you, you might be thinking, is she going to be meta? Probably, but you might be fine if you have already a Yanagi at full power, or even a trigger. I'm not sure I'm that excited about her myself. So and there you are. If you were thinking about Trigger and you didn't have her powered up, she is going to come for a rerun. So it's very likely that she'll be perhaps with Orphe and Magus as a different element, or maybe they'll do a full electric banner. And speaking of elements, the other character, right, we've got Orphe and Magus, they're fire, right? The other character running on that banner probably will be Evelyn, so it will be probably a fire banner, and this will be very interesting because as we know, we've got Soldier 11 and Evelyn as the main S grade fire, or maybe Collider as well, but Evelyn has been very, very interesting in terms of damage. Soldier takes a bit more timing. And frankly, Evelyn is a lot more exciting. So this is probably something I will be going for, and good luck to you if you want to go for it, because it was very, very harsh to me on the last banner run. Her engine, of course, is very interesting because it can be used with other characters as well, so that might be something worth investing in. Then we've got some optimizations. We've got the temple, if you've been playing that game, where you need to log in like 3 times a day to maximize your profit, and then realize that the rewards are not that great, but they're going to change the navigational logic. Oh yeah, good, because that was a bit annoying. It was a bit annoying when you come out of the map and then it would go straight back to the first part of the menu. So let's see what they do. They're going to fix it, and there's going to be something after level 45. Notifications, yeah, good, okay. New shortcut for Deadly Assault, okay, good. And we can hide unobtained agents, okay, good. So it makes it easier. Trust mission. Oh, okay, right, yeah. So you can you're going to be able to find the people you want to build trust with a little bit easier. And we can now display more people in our bedroom. Oh yeah. And you can now see a W engine recommendation feature. So like The thing is, I think if you look at the game, the plan it's very separate to the website, because the website has guides that are actually looking at your game data, and then you can actually choose a player guide to try and match their statistics and their skill sets and the data set and the disc sets to make the most powerful character that you can. And there isn't one really for the engine, although engines should be kind of simple, really. But but hey, there's going to be a new feature for that, so we can look at the community to see what's the best engine for the characters. You know, sometimes you can pick a different one. So I've got a couple more bits of artwork, but there's something else. Let's see. Yes, the all new program. Gonna get some more tapes. Wonderful. Yeah, so we get the login, get some extra Boopon coupons, whatever. Then there is the Excalibur event. So you do this event. It looks like probably the sliding pattern, much like the other ones that we've done before. And you just complete that and you'll get Excalibur. Or it might be the Fall Guys type game where you run around and do stuff. Problem Soldier Boot Camp. I don't know what it is, but it looks like it's VR. I'm not sure what's going on there. Treasure Hunt. Now that's the Fall Guys thing. So that's probably that. Spotlight. Don't know what that is. Rhythm Rave. That would be the. I think that would be the double circle game, or maybe something similar. But I just want to point out that is actually worth doing. All the mini games are worth doing. Well, actually maybe not, but the rhythm game especially was worth doing because it actually prepared you for a boss. And I wrote recently in the survey that they should be doing more of this. This is actually very useful for your actual skills and patience when dealing with bosses, and implementing those I think was a really, really good idea. New bottle of drift. Don't know what that is. Well, you know, there's some things you just need to press buttons and everything's great. Advanced. There'll be somebody new in the routine cleanup, so you can obviously get the discs for the new characters. And yeah, it'll be the same for these. They're all updated. Then you've got the collab. So if you want a very expensive keyboard that looks cool with Miyabi stickers all over it, fantastic. Razer has got you covered, right? And the mouse pad I think is probably the most interesting thing for me. Redemption codes will be coming out. Oh no, sorry, it is out now, and it will be invalid tomorrow. So make sure you pop that in and get yourself, I think it's 300. Yeah, 300 polychromes. Now, not quite finished. That was one collab. There is another one. Of course, it's the Aston Martin collab. You've probably heard of this, but the weird thing about this is that they don't really explain what it is. Right? We know that there's Aston Martin. There's a nice matte, not exactly shiny, but there's a matte car flying around and it looks really cool. And you're like, okay, so what's going to happen? Are we going to get Aston Martin with big Miyabi on the side, parked up in Akihabara, Tokyo, or what? What's going on? Or do we win a car? Do we buy a car and get free polychromes? Nothing is clear. But I saw on another website, completely separate, because you click on the YouTube video, it tells you nothing. Right, but on the completely other website, it just says, yeah, just follow Aston Martin, follow Hoyoverse, and type in your dream destination, and you get some polychromes and a chance to win a little 1/18 scale car and some ZZZ merchandise. Why this is still not clear on the website, I do not know. But I think if you look around, you can find out how to enter that competition on x.com or Twitter. And good luck to you. Might be worth doing. Right. Then, yes, here we are. So there are 2 new characters that are coming after Orphean Seed and Magus, right? And one of them is Manato. Yeah, Manato, whatever. Manato, probably, right? Anyway, I like to call him Iori Furigami. The point is, he has just been announced to be a grade A. And people are not happy about this, right? There are comments that echo this sentiment, and people are not happy about it. It's like, what the hell, bruv? But the fact is, we all know why this is happening. We all know why, right? He's a guy, and let's face it, the majority of, let's say, spending customers are probably male and want to see not that kind of booby. Okay, and it's quite interesting, as I said, that the new character Seed has got certain people very, very, very excited, and really the focus seems to be her feet. But hey, if it makes money, then that's what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do if you're running a company, bro. You can't just make people happy. You can't make everyone happy. Let's put it that way. You got to make people happy. The people who spend money. The sad thing, right? So you go see the trailer, and I've got to say, the new characters they sound like children, and I didn't like that. And they sound like children who are not very smart. Let's put it that way. And I thought, oh, it's the English dubbing. But hey, no, because if you go to the Japanese dubbing, it's the same style. And you're like, wow, we are really going for a fetish here. Okay, never mind. I think, Orpheum Magus looked very, very interesting, but I'm starting to lose interest, to be fair. I'm really starting to lose interest. It's like, what? But as a fire character, if you don't have a fire character, Orpheum Magus may well be something you definitely need. There's always an element in the towers that you're going to need to use. So if you haven't got a soldier or Evelyn, I'd say you're going to have to go for Orpheum Magus. Okay, let me know what you think in comments, and I think I've covered everything. So thanks for listening. That's the update for ZZZ 2.2, and I will see you later on stream for some summons. Take care, everybody, and good luck to you.